It's so hard. Somebody makes oh, they said you come over here.
She has ASL, so I
Oh, just fill out to them over right now. Boys, what do you want to do? I got one empty. I want to be one right into better. Go back there and see everybody in the garden. But Richland's most.
Let me get it to myself.
Now mine's over there. She knows we have for 16 years. So it's very nice. Well, she is. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take a seat. We're going to be getting started. We certainly know. I'll let you 30-second countdown. All right. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone today. Vice President Evelyn Garcia Morales, and I call this oath of office meeting on January 3rd to order. The time is 5:35. I'd like to remind everyone to kindly please silence your electronic devices. We'd like to begin by acknowledging the land on which we're gathered on. Today's territorial homelands of the Nulu, the Moapa Band of Paiutes, and the Wasagas Band of Paiutes. The Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Trustee Cavazos. The presentation of colors will be led by the Space Force at Durango High School. Post. Detail. Hold. Breathe. And colors. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice. What is so? For the land of the brave and the laws of the brave. Have a seat. I'd like to acknowledge that the presentation of colors were led by the Space Force at Durango High School from District F, Cadet Specialist 2, Emma Barrett, Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Jason Batista, Cadet Specialist 2, Tracy Chung, Cadet Specialist 2, Scarlett Velasky, Cadet Specialist 2, Sophia Flores, and Jason Kimball, Lieutenant Colonel, retired United States Air Force instructor. The performance that you heard just a minute ago is from the Las Vegas Academy singing the Stars Spangled Banner from District B. Okay. Trustee Brooks will make the motion to approve the agenda.
Thank you, Madam Vice President, members of the board. I'd like to make a motion to adopt the agenda as presented.
Thank you. Trustee Williams.
A second.
Trustees, we have a motion by trustee Brooks and a second by trustee Williams. Please cast your vote. Vote passes 5-0. This time, we're going to move on to the oath of office. We have, beginning with trustee-elect Irene Bustamante Adams, who will be receiving the oath of office by the Honorable Melissa A. Zaragoza. Ladies would like to.
I, Irene Bustamante Adams, solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the Constitution and government of the state of Nevada against all enemies, whether domestic or foreign, and that I will bear true faith, allegiance, and loyalty to the same, any ordinance, resolution or law of any state notwithstanding, and that I will well and faithfully perform all the duties of the office of Trustees District F, on which I am about to enter. So help me God.
Congratulations, trustee Bustamante Adams. You may take your seat. This time we're going to move on to trustee Cavazos, who will receive the oath by the Honorable Carly Lynn Curie. Thank you.
I, do solemnly swear that I will support, protect, and defend the Constitution and government of the United States and the Constitution and government of the state of Nevada against all enemies, whether domestic or foreign, and that I will bear true faith, allegiance and loyalty to the same, any ordinance, resolution or law of any state notwithstanding, and that I will well and faithfully perform all of the duties the office of trustee district G, on which I'm about to enter.
So help me God. Congratulations, trustee Cavazos. We're going to move on. Thank you. We're going to move on to trustee-elect Brenda Zamora. Oath of office will also be administered by the Honorable Carly Lynn Kearney.
And the Constitution of the State of Nevada against all enemies, whether domestic or foreign, and I will bear true faith and loyalty to the same. Any ordinance, resolution or law of any state notwithstanding. That I will well and faithfully perform all duties of the office of trustee District B, on which I'm about to enter. So help me God.
Congratulations, Trustee Tamura. Welcome. At this time, we have a student performance by the Las Vegas High School, who will sing Home Means Nevada.
Straight in the heart of the golden west, meets the Nevada to
All of our students are, thank you, students, staff, students are incredibly talented and grateful that they get to share their talents and gifts with us here today. This time, I'd like to give an opportunity to our new trustees to share, our trustees were recently brought in to share some remarks. Let me start with my left. My right. Trustee Samantha Adams. I'd like for you, okay.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. It is truly a humbling experience. I'm trying not to get emotional. I do want to thank especially my mentors in the audience for your constant support, my family, also for the other leaders that I admire, especially my colleagues from the legislature and local municipality electeds. I appreciate you for having the trust in me to lead. I want you to know that I take it wholeheartedly, that we need to do a great job for our students and for this community. And so I'm really thrilled that the business community is here, because without you, we can't do it. It takes all of us to move steps forward. And so I am humbled. I'm truly honored to see your faces in the audience. And I promise that I will do my best to add value to this team. So thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Samantha Adams. Trustee Zamora?
It's been a ride. I'm so grateful to everyone that has supported me. It's been a fun year. I have built a lot of relationships with a lot of folks, but I'm thankful to my husband, my children for being patient with me this year. Thankful to my parents. I come from a mixed status home, so that says a lot to who I am and where I'm coming from. And I am so proud to be here, and I'm thankful to them. I'm thankful to everyone who's been on me with the journey. And I'm talking about my community came out. I'm teachers, students, everyone. I appreciate you all, and I see you, and I hope I make you proud to be on this board. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Zamora. Trustee Cavazos?
Thank you, Vice President Garcia Morales. First of all, I would like to thank my fellow Latinas, Trustee Bustamante Adams and Trustee Zamora, for being almost as emotional and crybaby as I am. So this is my third time being sworn in, and I told myself, I even asked Trustee Guzman for special help, tell me that I will not cry. She tried her best. The judge tried her best. I just want to say that I am very grateful to have been re-elected. This is 5 years now that I've been on the board, both appointed and elected. I'm looking out at the basis of my family. This is Trustee Guzman. But I know, I'm sorry. What she meant was be brave and not cry. I just want to say that being elected as a representative of the people is a very special honor. We are not the important people sitting up here. You guys are. We represent you. And sometimes it feels a little funny sitting up here on the dais, because I feel that we should be sitting there on the same level as you guys. And so I just want to thank everyone, the community, the students, the parents that gave me so much help, the educators. I want to thank the working families out there. And, you know, when somebody endorses you, they are not endorsing you because it's just a label or a symbol. They're endorsing you because they expect you to represent the voice of the people. So if there's ever a time that one of us does not represent the voice of the people, then we should not be sitting here, because you are the important ones. And as I'm going to steal something from Irene over here, I am also very humbled and honored to be sitting here as your District D representative for the third time. Thank you so much to my family that are sitting here in the front row, and my friends and my supporters. I want to do a special shout out to my granddaughter. This is her birthday tonight, so we were going to be quite happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Cavazos. New members, Trustee Cavazos, incredibly excited about your contributions to the CCSD Board of Trustees and looking forward to continuing to serve our incredible school district and highlight all the great work that is taking place and continues to take place as we move into this coming year. Dr. Jara?
Thank you, Madam Vice President, members of the board. Congratulations. But I'd like to take a special moment and the privilege to thank the community for such a wonderful turnout tonight. And their support of public education. Our children in the Clark County School District are 40,000 employees. Please know that we will continue to make the priority of our children our number one priority for our students. So, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jara. Absolutely. Our students are our priority. And looking forward to the next phase. So we're now moving on to item 3.01 as public comment on items not listed on the agenda. Thank you. I'm gonna do my last call on yellow cards, if you would like to make remarks.
I have my first 2.0. Okay. So does that word 3.0?
Hi, Amber. Autumn, excuse me. 2.01 is not an action item, but you're welcome to speak on 3.01. We will take final call. Once the first speaker begins, we will not take any more cards. Thank you, Ryan. Brian? Brian, that's Ryan.
Yeah.
Brian.
Hi, my name is Brian Scroggins, and I'm actually primarily here. First of all, good evening, Dr. Jar and board members. Grateful and congratulations to you. I'm actually here primarily to congratulate my new school board representative, Irene Bustamante Adams, a friend of mine. I've had the privilege of working with her for the last 6 months on workforce initiatives, so I wanted to congratulate you. I am the father of 6 children, 5 who have graduated from the Clark County School District, and 1 who is a senior at Desert Oasis High School, who actually late last year was appointed by the governor to be set on the statewide school task force for safety. So I'm grateful for that. Since I was going to be here anyway, I wanted to really thank you, Dr. Jara. You've always been very accessible to me. We've said it with lunches and things like that. But I really wanted to thank Mike Wilson. From 2016 to 2021, I served as a deputy director for the State Public Charter School Authority and was in charge of school safety and emergency management. I also, because of my position in the community, sat on the local emergency planning committee, was involved in the response to 1 October. And so I got to know Mike Wilson very well. I wanted to thank him for all that he had done. I know he has gone on now to be a principal out in the Mesquite area, I believe, but I love Mike. I love the work that he did. I've been able to work with him for about 5 years in the community on helping to keep not only schools, but the community safe. So I want to take this time, since I didn't get to do it during the pandemic, to thank Michael for all the work that he's done and to, again, wish him well in his new position as principal. So thank you all. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Autumn Tampa. After Autumn, it's got Brandon Summers, Camilla Bywaters, and then Ryan.
I'm Tampa, speaking as an individual. I'm now going to combine 4 minutes into 2. So I first want to say Happy New Year to everyone. I'm really excited to welcome in the new members as well as the ongoing members of the board. I do think that there are many people who care a great deal. And so I'm really hoping that the new year can start off with some new adventures, some collaboration. And one of my biggest things is the changes that have been made in public comment. And I'm hoping that some of those things will be revisited and maybe rescinded or adjusted. I still have a great concern for education support professionals because I am one, and it's been challenging. There is really nowhere for me to go in the district. I can't really go up unless I become a teacher, but I'm not going to go $50,000 to $100,000 in debt at the end of my career. So what I would like to see is some more collaboration and some opportunities for education support professionals. I don't believe that there are enough. There's some now, and I applaud this. I think it's fantastic for them to become teachers. but I would like to see career ladders for them in their profession or cross training, where someone who's an SPTA can get training in clerical, someone who's clerical, if they want to check out SPTAs. We've got to broaden our horizons and not be so narrow. So that's one of the things that I really, really hope can happen. The other thing is the salary schedule. It is no longer efficient or effective for education support professionals. It needs to be renegotiated. I believe everybody should be getting a cost of living raise every year. My cost of living has gone up 15% and my salary's gone up 3.5. So I'm in a deficit and I'm struggling. And I know that we're doing the best we can. We've got to petition the legislature. I know that I will be very active this year. I plan to, and I encourage everyone else to be. And so I just want to say Happy New Year. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for the opportunity to speak. And I hope that we continue building on that and expand it. Thank you.
Thank you, Autumn. Mr. Summers? Welcome.
All right, greetings, members of the board, Superintendent Jarr, and the newly elected trustees. Congratulations and best of luck with everything. Hope this is a fresh start for all of us. My name is Brandon Summers. I'm a Vegas native and a substitute teacher. I've been doing this for about 5 to 6 years, and I really enjoy being in the classroom while also having the flexibility to pursue my profession as a musician. And before I get into the topics that I want to talk about, I just want to remind everybody that as I'm speaking right now, people watching at home cannot see my face. The decision to turn off cameras during public comment was made late last year, and I hope that decision is put in reverse. I completely understand the rationale to do so, to discourage people who are using this platform, and who are using it to bully and to badmouth people on the board, people in the audience. But the great majority of people are here with good intentions, and they have carved time out of their day to be here, and they deserve to have their faces shown. With that out of the way, let me begin by saying there's a lot of work to do. The start of the 2023 year has not erased the issues plaguing CCSD. Teachers have left en masse. There are over 1,000 vacancies. And the remaining teachers are forced to sell preps to cover those said vacancies. There's also a substitute teacher shortage. We cannot go on like this. Teachers are burned out. Additionally, classes are overcrowded. Student behavior is deteriorated. There's bullying, there's fights. Teachers have been assaulted. And there's simply too much violence on school campuses. All right. And lastly, CCSD employees need to be compensated in a way that keeps up with inflation, rents, and the cost of living. We can't just throw money to put new hires in classrooms. It's time for a holistic approach to create a sustainable workforce. Thank you.
Mr. Summers, my Barry.
Good evening, everyone. I'll keep it copacetic tonight. Madam Vice President and members of the board, Superintendent Jara, Happy New Year. I really wanted to come up here today just to congratulate Brenda, Trustee Brenda Zamora, for the tremendous job that you have done in this community. You are an example of when a community wants change and they speak their voice, they get it. You are an inspiration to myself, to the Las Vegas Alliance of Black School Educators, and to all the individuals and the students that we represent. Did I say my name? Camila Bywater, president of the Las Vegas Alliance of Black School Educators and co-chair for education for the National Action Network. We look forward for the value. I love that Trustee Bustamante Adams said that she hopes to bring value to this board. So we as a community look forward to the value that both of you will bring to this board. Our students deserve the very best that you can give them this year, unbiased decision-making, and we look forward to working with you. This board is my second home, so you'll see a lot of me, and I look forward to working with all of you. Trustee Cavasso, we're definitely excited that you're back with us, and we look forward to the wonderful work that you all will do this year. Thank you.
Welcome.
I already feel the tears coming. So Ryan Reynolds, for the record, I wasn't planning to speak tonight, but I'm just thinking about the journey of Trustee Zamora. Just 2 years ago, you were sitting with all of us up here, like trying to voice your concerns about the community. And we were trying to navigate to run when we knew the seat was open. We were like, Brenda, you should go do this. You know you can do this. You have the power to do this. We believe in you. But even when times that you like kind of felt like I couldn't do this, you persevered and you pushed through it. And we were so happy to see that you ran. You knew you had the close days in the primary. We knew that was such a nail biter. But you stood tall. You stood to your values. You had the community behind you. Now look at you. Just 2 years later, you prove that anyone who wants to take part in government and take part in being able to like fight for change. You don't have to be a career politician. You don't have to be a business person. You can be a community member. You can fight for the change. And now you're on the dais fighting for all of us. You give us hope knowing that any one of us could be up on that dais someday fighting for the staff, fighting for the kids, and fighting for the community and make sure CCSD is a better place. So Trustee Zamora, congratulations. I appreciate everything that you've done and thank you. And Trustee Cavazos, my neighbor, I didn't realize until about 2 years ago, we were literally just one cemetery away from each other. Look, it's true. I mean, it's just crazy. If you live on East, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But thank you so much. I've never met a trustee or someone so invested in the kids. Someone who's going to take their entire free time going to schools and seeing the kids, seeing how the staff is going. Like I saw the smile on your face tonight when the choir from my Las Vegas high school came in. You are so dedicated to the kids. And I was so happy to see that you won your reelection because honestly, you are just one of the toughest fighters on this board. For the kids, for the staff, and for the community. When all that garbage was happening during COVID and people came in and took over and tried to take over the meetings, you stood tall, you stood and fought with them, you stood your ground. And that's something that we still need on this board. Someone with the tenacity and the courage to stay true to their virtues and their ideals and beliefs. And Trustee Cavazos, thank you. And I'm looking forward to seeing what this board has. But thank you very much.
Thank you very much for coming. This concludes public comments. I'd like to ask for a motion to it looks like we are, and then we will ask our new members to take a motion. Allow me a moment. Trustee Zamora.
Madam Vice President, Trustee Morales, I will make a motion to end the meeting.
Very good.
Adjourn the meeting, I'm sorry.
We get the point. Good work. Trustee Bustamante Adams.
I second that motion.
Excellent. Trustees, we have a motion by Trustee Zamora, second by Trustee Bustamante Adams. Please cast your vote. That motion passes 7-0.
The time will take our time. The meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.